Welcome everybody to another video of Vinyl Addict. This is Chili, and in this day in rock, November 21st, 1988, Jimmy Page embarks on his Outrider tour. Now, before I get into this, don't forget to hit the like button, comment on this video, share this video, and if you still haven't, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell for updates. Okay, so with that out of the way, Jimmy releases this album of Outrider, and you know, it's mildly successful. The lead-in single was Wasting My Time, and he uses John Miles as the vocalist who played on his Death Wish 2 soundtrack, and I did a video on that because I have videos on soundtracks, and so I did one on Death Wish 2 a while back, and so John's on that album as well, and he also does Yardbirds, Zeppelin, and The Firm. So he kind of does everything up to this point, everything that he's been part of. And so let me go through this set list. So he opens this tour in Birmingham, England at the Hummingbird. Okay, so he comes out with Who's to Blame and Prelude from the Death Wish soundtrack, Over the Hills and Far Away, Zeppelin of course, and John does a phenomenal job on that song. And then he does some Outrider songs, Wanna Make Love and Rites of Winter, and then he goes into a Firm song, Tear Down the Walls, Emerald Eyes, another Outrider song, Midnight Moonlight, that's the last song on the Firm's first album. Then he goes into a little medley here of White Summer, Black Mountainside, into In My Time of Dying, which of course is from the Physical Graffiti album. City Sirens from the Death Wish album again, Someone to Love from The Firm, Prison Blues from this album, which is a really good song. The Chase from Death Wish, Dazed and Confused, which later on was pretty much removed from the set on the last leg. Wasting My Time, there was that song from here, the lead-off single. Blues Anthem is from here, and Custard Pie would be the last song before the encore of Train Kept A-Rollin', and Stairway to Heaven is the last song. So yes, it was a really good set, and he always pretty much always, as far as Zeppelin is concerned, kind of always plays the later material, especially from Physical Graffiti. He would do that again with the Black Crowes. He plays a lot of that material from that album, Presence and whatnot. And I think this was the last tour where Jimmy, like I said, played like his entire career. You know, his next time he would be out on the road would be with Coverdale, and that was a really good show as far as Jimmy playing Whitesnake songs. I thought that was really cool to hear him playing like Still of the Night and things like that, more so than Coverdale playing the Zeppelin, singing the Zeppelin songs. It was more cool to hear Jimmy playing the Whitesnake songs like Slide It In and whatnot, and of course their own material like Shake My Tree, you know. However, though, this was it wasn't really a successful album, but you know, and this album here is on Geffen, and it has Jason Bonham on the drums as well. So, and he was on the tour. That's John Bonham's son. And the symbol here, I was always looking at it. It has this DP. It looks like Deep Purple, right? It looks like the DP from Deep Purple. No, but that's Jimmy Page. I think he should have just kept with the Zoso, right? Well, so that was This Day in Rock, November 21st. Jimmy Page kicked off his Outrider tour. Now leave me a comment below. Have you heard this album, and what are your thoughts on this tour? Or if you guys, anyone been to this tour or ever saw Jimmy Page at all? leave me a comment below. And with that, I'll shut up and I'll see you guys on the next video.